Today we will discuss about the application of artificial intelligence or machine learning in eHealth. So the actually, before going to start the presentation, I would like to show you a very small video that actually makes a link between our previous two workshops and this workshop. And this is a quite interesting as well. So you will enjoy it while watching. And I would like to say that when this is a quite interesting. Can you hear, guys, this?
Yes.
Yes, sir, we can hear it. No, we cannot hear, sir, anymore.
We don't hear video sounds.
Can you hear us, sir?
We don't hear video sounds.
Naeem is not working the sound.
Sorry, but I think we cannot hear the video.
All right, so you can't hear the video. Oh,
No.
actually, that's why I asked, and everyone said that they can listen. All right,
Yes,
okay.
at first it was okay, but then the voice was stopped.
All right, okay. So maybe I have to be. Okay, I will try to play it again for you guys because actually.
We know what you're searching for.
You do? Well, this isn't what it looks like.
We know what you're
Now, can you hear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that was okay.
What? No, this is private stuff here. Hey, Dad, I need to borrow some money for, medicine and,
And with Google Voice, we now know every word you say to your friends and family.
What? Seriously? Why?
So we can serve advertisements specifically targeted to your lifestyle.
Oh, I am so not comfortable with anyone knowing this.
Now we're taking it to the next level with the Google Toilet.
Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me.
Our data mining technology can literally sift through your shit to deliver the ultimate targeted ads.
Indian food? How'd you know that I like Indian food? Oh, yeah.
And it automatically updates your Facebook page with your toxicology report.
Are you nuts? I don't want anyone to know that. Wait, what's going on here?
Too bad.
Hey!
Now all your crap is cataloged information that can be bought and sold.
Information? Nah! This is my life! My private life!
Hey, you registered for a free toilet, pal. Now take another shit so I can tell you where to shop.
No, this is out of control! How can I trust you with so much power?
Relax, we're just Google. What's the worst that could happen?
Daryl Nash of 14 Brooks Avenue. The United States government is not cool with the way you're living your life.
You, sir, are a freak.
Yeah, something doesn't smell right about this guy.
What are we waiting for? Let's take this guy to Gitmo.
Sorry, dude. They Googled you. Nothing I could do to stop them.
What happened to our privacy? What happened to the Bill of Rights? Huh? What happened to living in a free country?
Google, we're way up your ass.
Okay, right. So I think so. You see that one. Why I would like to see you this video. Actually, the main motive for this to show this video is, first of all, it's quite interesting, and the second thing is about the privacy issues and the sensor technology that you saw in the previous two workshops, and how it is aligned with the artificial intelligence and the machine learning technique. So you can see that they are talking about this all the data mining technique as well, that they can use either what you are writing, what you are typing on the browsers, and what type of the activity you are doing. They can all, by using the machine learning, they can actually detect all the information, and also by using artificial intelligence, they can easily rely on these things so that they can retrieve all the information that what we are doing. But here, that's why the ethics and privacy is very important aspect of all AI technique as well, and that was our previous workshop as well. Now will be more focused on the AI and how the AI can help with respect to the in the healthcare sector. If you see that one, here I just show you some of the sensors that we are using. This is the IoT in the Internet of Things. You can apply that one. You can retrieve all the signal nowadays remotely as well. From either you are at a quite fast station, you can still can recognize and then can hear even your heart rate. Even you can, with the stethoscope, you can hear the sound of that one. Okay, what type of your chest is producing sound, and also all the pathology report as well that can be provided through the remote monitoring as well. And on the other side, if we are talking about these hospital or doctor or healthcare side, they have a number of things as well on their side that can be used, where we can use this artificial intelligence. For example, the electronic health records, especially in EU and also in America, everyone has, all the patient has the electronic health record. However, there is a problem with the third world countries. They don't have this type of thing, but at least in the Western world, we have this thing. But in the electronic health record, the doctor mentioned about all the medicine that is prescribed to you, your all reports, right? And also all these medication that is recommended for you, and all your lifestyle activity as well, that the clinician notes are written everywhere. So how we can go and see these notes, and nowadays with the using of natural language processing, we can actually understand all this and what is written there, and what can we understand from this. How we can communicate these the doctor side and the patient side. There is actually the normally one is the most important thing is the sensing that actually you learned about in the IoT when you did this unit 1. And then the most important part is the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence and machine learning can be interchangeable terms, and people are using one another, but how I can describe, normally the machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. However, apart from the artificial intelligence, you need a networking, now 5G, or go beyond this one, like a 6G as well, that is coming. And then we can do this remote monitoring of the patient as well, that even you're not a physically same location, but the doctor still can monitor the patient at a remote through these all these sensors and the communication that we have. And then we apply the artificial intelligence over there. And then this is the whole actually in the healthcare sector, this will be very, very beneficial if we can move towards this remote monitoring of the patient. However, why it is important and how what is the trend is going on? If you see in this chart, right? So this is the Asia Pacific artificial intelligence market size by solution, and if you can see that one, how how fast it is growing. That is the just only in 2016, it is a 1.5 billion the size of this market, but now it is around about 80 or 90 billion US dollar the market size. And there is a mainly the three components. There's the hardware, software, and services they are providing. And however, if you see that one, this is a graph from this global artificial intelligence market share in 2019. And if you see in the healthcare sector, we have a portion of almost 15%. But now the prediction for this section in 2027 is that one that will be goes up till 40%, where the artificial intelligence will be used in the healthcare sector. So that's why it is a really a booming area that, and people are working actually with a number of innovative solutions in the healthcare sector where the artificial intelligence will be used and provided to all our different areas. However, this is a very interesting slide, and this provides us three ways, actually the four in total four direction of this one. If I show that this is the patient facing that we have, and then on the other side we have a doctor facing, right? And in the middle we have a two section as well, telehealth and research is going on. And if you see that one, on this patient facing, you will see a number of gadget wearable sensor devices is available in the market, and the people are using on a regular basis. So like a Fitbit and all these things that you can actually monitor your daily activities. And also it will help. The other one is the AI chatbots that is also available nowadays, and people can use, especially on the consumer side or a patient side, they are using these one. And this is there is a further sub-classification for the mental health as well, and the other technique as well. On the doctor facing side, we have this the medical record, as I mentioned you before as well. This is the electronic health record that is. However, there is a number of problems in the medical record as well, because they are not communicating from one country to another country, or from even in Scotland we are not communicating with the England as well. So this is a problem. But still, because within Scotland the electronic health record works very perfectly, and all the doctors are using this one. And the most important part is the data analytics. So in each and every part, they are using the data analytics. Even on the medical health record, they use the data analytic as well. And also the medical imaging. This is the quite advanced one. I will show you in the next couple of slides about the medical imaging, what type of direction they are going, and what they would like to be achieved with this AI in healthcare as well. The main idea is to go for this telemedicine or lifestyle management, or you can say that the disease management as well, that these things can be used by exploiting the AI in health. There is a number of researches going on in this artificial intelligence in healthcare, especially because there is a number of solutions is already there, but number of unexplored area, or still there is a more research needed, is especially with the drug discovery and the genetic research as well. These are the quite hot topic where the more research need to be done, and the people are doing this one. So I will, this is the overall picture of AI in healthcare, but I will like to be focused on one or two things, maybe medical imaging and the medical health record and the data analytics, how we are exploring. So I will just go one by one. For example, the medical imaging, if we talk about this one, then there's a number of type of medical images now available, like your x-rays, your ultrasound, your mammography, MRI scans as well, and a computer tomography. So all these imaging is available, and nowadays we have a solution that we can actually provide by using artificial and machine learning. We can actually detect the diseases. For example, if I talk about this normal, um, especially with respect to the pandemic we have, the COVID-19, we can easily detect the COVID-19 from the X-rays, right? So these are the chest X-rays. These are 3 different chest X-rays. Or the first one is the normal chest X-ray, and the second one is affected by COVID-19, and the third one is the viral pneumonia. That is the normal pneumonia infection if the people have. So you can see that one by using the artificial intelligence and machine learning, we can easily detect that one, how many patients have the pneumonia, or they don't have anything, or either it's a COVID-19. This is one of your challenge as well. So that's why I would like to be just a little bit brief on this one. Right now there is a number of solution is available as well, and you can your input image, your X-ray image, to the convolutional neural network, and then by using this softmax solution, they can provide quite good solution. You can see that when I mentioned number of base model, neural network, they used these one and get a quite high accuracy of about 98% or 97% in all these things, with very high F1 score as well. So they can very easily predict that one, how many patients have the COVID-19 or or normal pneumonia as well. So these type of research is quite active, and you can see that how reliable this system is as well. That's about 98% accuracy. That, for example, if the doctor has to see all these X-rays, he has to spend a lot of time and identify that one what is there. But with the artificial intelligence, this is the we will run our algorithm. When we train our algorithm, then it is just very easy to be that put a new image over there and then get the result very quickly within a fraction of a second as well. So this is one of the major application that nowadays with respect to our pandemic, and this is one of your challenges as well. But you can see that when there is an already quite good number of basic actually neural network models, deep neural network that can use and detect your heart rate. And however, I would like to discuss with you an important area of research that we are focusing in our lab is about the heart rate detection via camera. We will not use any invasive or non-invasive device. We just remotely monitor. We just have a cameras, either a simple CCTV camera. For example, in this example, we are using this Microsoft Connect, which has a depth sensor as well as the normal RGB cameras. And for ground truth generation, we use this ECG device. This is a shimmer device that can produce ECG for us. So this is just for try to get this ground truth generation of this one. So, and first of all, what we did we run this experiment in our lab. We captured a number of volunteers. We attracted a number of volunteers and then captured their videos, along with attach the shimmer device as well to detect their ECG. And we normally we captured the videos at 30 frames per second, and then also we use the infrared camera as well for this one. And as I mentioned, that the shimmer device we use almost 17 subjects, and then this it's not very balanced, but it's 11 male and 6 female candidate was there, and we use with a different ethnic background as well. So what we did in this research as well. So first of all, we obtained the infrared and the RGB information from via Connect, and then we performed a histogram analysis on this 4 channel. One is the RGB and the 4th one is the infrared. And then we apply some feature extraction algorithm to extract the blood volume pressure from these signals, and then we apply the classification algorithm to check that one what type of heart rate signal they have, and then we confirm this heart rate signal via the signal that we obtained from this shimmery ECG device, and on the basis of this one that we detect the heart rate of the person. In this one we have a really ECG or your heart rate as compared to we just used via camera. So, but it is a really very good result that are producing plus minus 5 of the heart rate of by using the medical grade devices. So this shows that one, okay, by using the machine learning technique, we can actually easily detect the heart rate of the person by using a camera as well. Our results are quite good, as I mentioned that one. There are some basic info that we have. The blue channel is more than green and infrared, and however, our findings is that one, that green and infrared channels are being more suitable for this type of research, and we are using from the from now onward. And also red and blue channels are very useful. However, only it is useful when we combine with the green and IR channels. So that's why we would like the best result will be obtained when we combine these all 4 channels and go for some classification method. And here we use the normal, very basic classification method. The other important area just quickly I would like to be touched here is about the natural language processing and machine learning for electronic health record. So as you know that one, when you go to the doctor, there is a normally there is a structured data, name, your date of birth, or what type of the origin you have, and these are the structured data. That's not really that's the one they have this one. However, when you go to the doctor and what type of symptoms he identified and what type of medication he wrote it for you, or the some pathology report or some x-rays, all these information will be stored in your electronic health record as well. So we actually did some research on this one, and to identify some of the only 3 conditions actually we would like to be identified from the existing electronic health record as well, that either the person is a smoker, or he used alcohol, or either he has any past history to use the drugs as well, or he's currently using the drug. The information we would like to obtain from the electronic health record. First one, we use this rule-based model, then we apply machine learning, and then we apply the deep learning model as well. So in the rule-based model, what we do normally, we use lexicon key search word, and then from there we try to identify sentences which has these 3 words, either a smoke or alcohol or a drug. And then the next step, we try to identify that one, either there is a negation of this one. For example, if the patient is saying that I never smoke, it doesn't mean that he smoked. He has means smoke, we have to be exclude that one. These type of negation sentences, we remove that one, and also try to be identify that one, what type of either is currently using or drugs or smoking, or he used, for example, I used to do the smoking. It doesn't mean that he's currently using the smoking anymore. And then also some other features as well, like what type of frequency of there, what type of period he used these type of sticking. So we use rule-based method to extract the information from the electronic health record by using the NLP. Right. So this is the same, just some of the example that how we use that one For example, if you see that one, he's a former smoker. So it doesn't mean that when he's a smoker anymore. So these type of thing we extract from this one. But we will extract these, mainly we extract these from this data set by using the rule-based method. This is the amount, frequency, and quit time, and the period he used that one. And the other method we use that one is similar, but you were using the machine learning technique. If you see that one, we use this machine learning technique, and the main idea for machine learning technique is to first we find the negated sentences, then the past and the current sentences as well from the existing electronic health record. And for the classification purposes, we use this 5 machine learning algorithm, vector machine, k nearest neighbor, regression, and the decision tree and the database as well. Here, this is a very small algorithm that we actually we use for the classification method, but I don't think so it's very important, but it just say that on the CPN is representing that, okay, that's the current, past, or negation. So that means just either we will check that one on regular basis, how this the existing words present in these different sentences. However, we use deep learning model as well, and replace the 5 machine learning basic machine learning technique I told that we replace with the deep neural network. Neural network here use that one as so, and just replacing this block with this deep neural network, we will see that one. However, for this one, we use the word embedding that represented these words into a vector, and then try to get the segregation on the basis of this one. And then we use this very conventional deep neural network. We have first you have a word embedding, then we have a convolutional layer, max pooling, and the feature vector concatenation of these, and then classification layer of this one to identify the certain words from there. And if you see that one, the result on the using this is a mimic 3 data set. It is available online, available. So we use that one, and you can see that one. Our results are quite good. And for example, for smoke, the rule-based method achieved on around about 0.918 or 91.8 accuracy. With respect to machine learning, this is the best one, that the 5 algorithm that I told you before, 95.8, and the for deep learning method, we almost reach up to 98% accuracy. So you see that when we can use this technique with the electronic health record as well, the basic machine learning technique, and they are performing very well in the context of electronic health record, where you can actually identify these either the person has some previous habit, or because these are the smoke, alcohol, and drugs. Why we choose this one? Because they are the preliminary symptoms that is not a symptom, or the habits that people have. They have either they have a heart, or they have some other diseases at the later stages. So that's why we focus on all these, only these symptoms or people have or had in the and then and actually predict that one, either what is the probability of the person to be getting type of diseases in the future or in current situation. These are the couple of slides that I would like to be shown here, and you have seen before as well. Who's attending the AI part, they've seen that one, but I would like to be show for the other audience as well that were not part of this one. We normally with this brain signal as well, and we detect we can detect the emotion of the person, the brain signal, and here again we are using this machine learning technique. If you can see that one, I will not go in detail because I know that most of the audience has saw this slide before, but I'd like to be more interested in to show the couple of videos to you. For example, that's one of the exercise bike which developed the healthcare care partner. So you can see that one. We can, while you are on a bike, you can actually virtually go anywhere in the world. For example, this bike is connected to the Google Street View, and while on a bike, you can actually go wherever you want. For example, at home, and then maybe right now we move towards Paris actually, so going with Eiffel Tower to me. So we are working in this domain quite heavily with respect to this one. However, the main important show I would like to show that actually we detect the emotions of the person as well. That how what type of either they are happy, sad, or either they are engaging with the system. So either they are tired. So on the basis of this one, we can change the stimuli for the bikers and get more motivated to do more exercise on the bikes. And also, we quite heavily work on this activity recognition of a person while you are sitting, standing, laying down, or a fall as well. And then we develop a quite active fall detection system by using the shimmer device that I told you before. Here we use the accelerometer information, the 3 accelerometers that we have in the X, Y, and Z domain. And we apply the machine learning technique here and try to identify that one. Either it is an actual fall or it is just a people are laying down. So this type of information you have to be find this one. So this is a quite a, for example, in this video I will just show that one. This is one of the student who is the shimmer device is attached to the body, and all the signal we are receiving remotely. And when the student fell down, you can see peaks of signal is appearing. That's showing that this is an actual fall. And on the basis of this one, the alert can be generated for the either some relatives or for some health services as well. So this is the thing that I would like to be explain you. But at the end of the presentation, I would like to be, this is now the last 2 slides. The most important is what are the benefits of artificial intelligence in eHealth and what are the challenges we have. First, the benefit is very obvious, that one, okay, we can actually, for a large patient population, we can actually serve at the same purpose rather than the doctor has to be physically check that one, or their pathology report or X-ray, they have to check it. But with the AI system, actually we can run as many as the images or the other information as possible. And also we can actually, this is in artificial intelligence, as we have a more and more data, reliable data, that our system performs better. So that's been, the data is okay, very good. Also it can process, but also it increases efficiency of the system as well. It helps for the early diagnosis as well, rather than to be going for a long queues to see the doctors. But with this type of system, we can actually do this early diagnosis as well. And also the feedback on the treatment is very frequent as well, that okay, if you have some symptom changes, actually this AI system can help you to detect very efficiently. So these type of things are there. But however, with respect to the physician, it can actually do a number of things as well for the physician as well. For example, clinical, they can make a clinical decision on the basis of that, what I showed you in the electronic health record and the current symptoms, they combine together and then make some clinical decision. However, it is either it's a better or not, that's another, that's with the reliability of the data, that can be also possible. And also, for example, as I showed you the example of these medical imaging for radiologies and all these things, the AI and machine learning is very, very good for these type of analysis, and then they produce a very high accurate result. And also by using this one, you have this up-to-date medical information. And then these the AIs, they can serve 24/7 as well. This is one of the main benefits of the services that the AI can provide. However, while doing all these benefits, there are some challenges as well. And first and foremost challenge that appears is the adaptation of AI either on a medical practitioner or the patient side as well. This is a big challenge, how the people can adopt this one. Still, there is a number of people are reluctant to use this AI or the techniques that is available. Also, this is as I mentioned you before as well, the reliable data is the most important thing to get a better result as well. So for this data is still missing, and still it is very difficult to get the actual data with respect to the health perspective, and that's why there is a progression already in this AI industry, but still the progress is a little bit slow due to the data, and then also the lack of interoperability between AI solution, because people are working on their own solution. However, they are not communicated with each other. So that is maybe the future direction as well, that how we can solve this one. And also this there is a difficulty in deployment at a different locations. This is, for example, especially in the rural area, how you can deploy these one and how they can communicate with the highly reliable connection. So these type of things are also challenging. If you further go with this, there is another risk, and people are thinking that if we move towards this AI technique, then the unemployment will go higher, because then all the solution will be done by the AI technique. So this is one of these that is the challenges right now as they're facing. And also these high initial capital investment as well. This is one of the concern as well, that firstly you have to be put a quite heavy investment to deploy the system. And also there is a number of ambiguity about the regulatory guidelines for medical softwares. And the main and foremost challenge as well is regarding the privacy and security. What type of data they and how they handle it. So this is one of the major challenge in the artificial intelligence in eHealth as well. That is quite important, that need to be addressed as well, or make some current analysis as well.